Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for some more Alliance War. And 4Loki is taking on Savage Squad, which is these guys are good friends of ours. So it's always a bit of a rivalry when we face each other. So this is my team today. You can see they banned Corvus, Ghost, and Quake. Which is interesting. So I was able to bring Torch, which is great, man. It's been so long since I've used Torch. So here I'm just joining, and my assignments were to wait until the boss is down, really, before I do my fights. So this was the morning of this war. This was before like attack phase started. You can see it's at like 7 a.m. And Liza told me that we mashed SSX and that there's this Skrull on the hazard shift mini node. And with this global, it's a little, as she said, apprehensive about who to send to that. Do you think Kitty could nuke it down? She said Dream and use Mephisto and didn't go well. And I was like, yeah, I think so. But look, when I sent this, it was 9:45 a.m. Normally, I am not awake this early. I think I had just like woken up, like checked my phone, and then I definitely went back to bed. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I mean, maybe, like, I don't know. Like, I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I like to be confident. So this is the Super Skrull here, which we're going to be taking later on in the war. I wasn't assigned it. Someone else took it with Claire, and because when the war first started, I was looking around at like path 9, and I didn't see a Skrull, so I was like, oh, I guess they didn't place it. I'm so dumb. I didn't think to look at the mini island. So yeah, that fight is going to be very interesting when we get to it later. That is actually, it seems like that's the hardest fight on the war map right now, which is interesting. It kind of reminds me of, if you guys remember back in the day on one of the older war maps, Killmonger on node 29. You just Google that, or look it up on YouTube. And it was by far the hardest fight on the war map before, and it wasn't the boss either. It was a really fun fight, and people used magic for the longest time. And then I started using Symbiote Supreme for it, and he was amazing for it. And it was one of the funnest fights in war, and I've been wanting something like that ever since. And I feel like this is the closest thing we've had to it, so it's pretty interesting. So up first here we have a Nick Fury, and the global is not down. So what happened was I was waiting for the global to go down to do my fights, and then I just like opened my phone to check on war, and I saw that someone had died to the Super Skrull. And so I hit up Liza. I was like, hey, like, do you want me to finish that? And she was like, yes, that would be amazing. And she's like, can you, like, how soon can you get on to clear? I'm like, I'm on right now. I'm on my way. So started doing these fights here. This Nick Fury was kind of destroying me, which is not good, but it's okay. We're fine. We're still in this. We got health. I boosted up decently big as well. So yeah, I got him into a second life. Gonna be baiting out this special 2. There we go, and then gonna run in. I think I was trying to throw my special. Yeah, here we'll throw my special 3, and this is enough to kill him. So that's Nick Fury dead. A little bit of a sketchy start, but it's all good. He's dead nonetheless. And so yeah, I'm trying to, because also Vega is going to be taking on the boss, and he's trying to go to bed. So like, kind of in a rush for me to clear. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can as well, to clear him, because I know how it feels to be like waiting to fight the boss or something, and you're just waiting on other people, and it's like you got stuff to do, or yeah, and it's just like, I want to get this done. So I definitely understand. I've been there, so I'm trying my best to clear him. So next up here we have a CGR. This was one of the fights that was kind of a concern with the global. This was like one of the specific ones that I was supposed to wait until the boss was down to take. And Liza asked me, she's like, are you going to be okay to take CGR? I was like, yeah. Like, I didn't really see why this fight would be a problem in the first place anyways. No problem fighting CGR. You can see there he went unstoppable. Doesn't really matter. Kitty's really good at countering the global, especially when there's not like a ton of other nodes to worry about. Because when I'm just playing Kitty normal, you know, when I'm dashing in, I'm phasing. So if he's unstoppable, my phase has more than enough time to take one hit from an unstoppable opponent into my miss. And that's more than enough time for me to then, oh, okay, he's unstoppable, and then back off, you know? And I can easily get out of there safely, so really not worried when I'm playing Kitty. Again, as long as there's not a lot of other nodes and other things going on, complicate the fight. If it's just, you know, basic stuff, it's not too bad. You guys are going to see against that Super Skrull, this global gets pretty wild. So next up here we have a Jabari on path number 7 in section 2. Gonna throw on a invulnerability boost, just playing extra safe here. I don't want to die. This war was extremely close. It was tied at like 7-7 or something around this point. So I definitely didn't want to die, and especially after dying the previous war, I definitely want to redeem myself. So maybe just trying my best here, playing as safe as possible. Right there, you see we got the sneaky little light attack on Jabari. She dexed me, but that's fine. She's building up to my special 2. There we go. She doesn't even get to throw a special, and that's fights out Jabari Panther. And then for the next fight here, we have a Ma, which was who I was assigned a Human Torch for. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my masteries here. Whoa, just one sec. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. Whoops. There we go. All right. Oops. Oops, sorry guys. I'm skipping way too far ahead. So yeah, sorry, I had to change my masteries. You guys can already see what happened, but you can guess what happens with Human Torch against Ma. We place our pre-fight, drop suicides. Going in here, I'm not at all worried about this fight. It's so good to use Torch again, man. I missed him. I really missed him. I'm really leaning towards Torch being my next rank 4. He's such a god, dude. He's so good, and like with Flame on, he melts anything. It's ridiculous how good Human Torch is. I still can't believe Kabam thought they needed to buff this guy at one point. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, this Ma's dead. Push me to a special 3. Drop my special 2. Lights out again. Don't really even have to worry about baiting specials because we just killed them too quickly. So. There, boom, cleared my whole path. That was my original path. But now we have this infamous Super Skrull. So, one of our other battle groups died to it using Captain Marvel movie. It was a super close fight. I thought P-Manny had it for sure. And it seemed like an alright matchup. Like I said, our battle group tried Black Widow Clairvoyant, and that didn't end up working out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, throw suicides back on. There we go. And now we're going to jump in here. So there's only half the health on it. So, I felt like really confident going in here. So we got Hazard Shift, Stun Immunity. And so Super Skrull is just pretty crazy for this global. Because he gets a lot of armors. So it's a lot of chances to trigger Unstoppable. So I go ahead and throw on a Power Start 1. Instead of a Invulnerability Boost. Which, in hindsight, I'm not sure if that was the right play or not. You can see he's gaining a ton of armor up. I'm just trying to get enough prowess so I can start phasing. I'm at 2 prowess right now. This is not going well. I just can't phase. I can't parry stun either because he's stun immune to get prowess. And yeah, here he throws heavy. He catches me. Also, Super Skrull is like my phobia. He's like I'm really bad at fighting him. But I'm trying to get over that. So I'm kind of facing my fears here. And I'm getting destroyed. So this is not going well at all, but I finally am able to start phasing. I'm able to get to my special 3. I'm like, okay, let me just take a breather. Okay, we got this. I still have enough health, Alright, we got this. So here, he has Vigilance. So I was like, oh, interesting. So you see, he's hitting me into my phase because that Vigilance, but I'm not taking damage. This is actually good. I was like, wait, this is fantastic. This is a good thing, actually. So I'm just going to let him hit me. And you can see we take no damage. We're healing. We get power because of our signature ability. When we get hit while phased, we get way more power. And also, if Super Skrull would have crit, we get a prowess. You can see our prowess was slowly building there. That's just if any of his hits were crits right there. You see we got another prowess right there. That means his hits were critical. Right here, he throws a special 2 into my phase. He takes a bunch of damage. There he throws a special 3, and that's GG. So, terrible start, man. I was fighting so bad. It got totally carried by the matchup. Yeah, Kitty Pryde is insane, man. Yeah, so if I had to do that fight again, now I know the strategy. Definitely use his Vigilance to my advantage. And these guys were like, legs to the rescue, like, great job. I was like, Like, I did not do a good job. Like, wait till you watch that. I totally got carried by the matchup. That was all Kitty Pryde and not me. Um, yeah, pretty nutty fight. If I had to take that when he was at full health, I don't know. Going forward, I think I could do it, but without the prior experience I just got, I probably would have died. Like I said, I'm not good at fighting Super Skrull. That's like the hardest Super Skrull ever. So yeah, I'm really just glad I didn't die. I really thought I was gonna die at the start of that fight, but once I saw the vigilance and I put two and two together, I was like, okay, I think we're good now. And yeah, we did end up winning the war. Like I said, it was so close, man. It was tied for a long time, but we had less fight duration. So even if we did end up tying, we were gonna win. But we ended up to pull out the dub, which is fantastic. That puts us at 3-0 for the season, which is really great after the we didn't finish Masters last season. You can see here's my stats. We're currently 16-1. So yeah, pretty great start to the season for the Alliance. I do have a death, which does kind of suck, but it's all good. Really glad I didn't die that Super Skrull. And yeah, if you guys have seen that Super Skrull, let me know who you guys have been using. My Alliance was joking that after I post this, a lot of people are going to start using Kitty for it. I don't know. But this is why I think Kitty's the best champ in the game, man. She can just do stuff like that. The hardest node, the hardest fight in the current Alliance War meta, and Kitty just embarrasses it like that. She's pretty good, man. We also might start seeing her banned because of that. It'll be interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed that fight, drop a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more Alliance War content. It's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.